that?
Well, this attitude the men all have.
These men have been conditioned for years, and going against it is like saying to them that all that they've been taught is wrong.
What are you saying, Holly?
Oh, maybe we're being just a little too abrupt.
Hey, listen, if you expect us to wait another half-century for them to change their ways...
Oh, no, believe me, I'm not saying that. I just think maybe we can go about this in a more civil manner.
Oh, they're the ones who are being unreasonable.
Oh, I'm not denying that, and I'm not changing my position. I'm just saying that I think we might be going about this the wrong way by continuing the strike.
Listen, if you have a better suggestion, Holly...
Yeah, I think I do.
Well, the floor is open. Let's hear it.
The women need those lessons to get back in shape so they can be on an equal par with the men. I mean, that is what we're after, isn't it?
Yes, go on.
The reason that you're not on equal par with the men is because you've been working in the offices, doing clerical work, etc.
Yeah, that's about all we're good for at the moment.
That's exactly my point.
Oh?
The women officers are not in as good shape as the men at the moment.
But we were. We had it all. They just didn't let us use the skills that we had.
I'm just stating a fact.
Okay, go on.
Well, it seems to me that you'll be in a much better bargaining position if you can improve yourself to the point where you're on the same physical level as the men.
You mean prove to the men that we're capable of handling ourselves on the streets?
Exactly. They've been conditioned for so long that they don't believe it's possible.
Yeah, but what do we do in the meantime? It's going to take some time for us to catch up again.
Yeah, I figure about a month.
Or less, if we push ourselves.
Still, let's take a month. In the meantime, we can tone down the demands just for a short while. Then at the end of the month, when you feel that you're ready to handle just about anything, you can reinstate the demands.
Oh, you really think this is going to improve our chances?
Well, I think it's going to be a lot harder for them to refuse you when there's nothing that they can cite to prove that you're weaker.
Well, it's a good point, Holly.
Well, what do you think, Crystal? Should we do it?
Well, I think we ought to think about it. But we have too much writing on this just to jump in at the first suggestion.
Yeah, well, I couldn't agree with you more. So in the meantime, whilst we're thinking about it, why don't we get on with our lunch? I think we're going to need our strength.
Excuse me, Miss Blake, you have a visitor?
Sandy, how many times do I have to tell you? No visitors when I'm working or when I'm eating, okay? They want an autograph.
I'm sorry, I'll get rid of it.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'll take care of this one. Come on, out, move.
Hiya, Ginny. Show was slow today.
Yeah, it was okay?
Yeah, and I got my composition, too.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to be the first one finished. My Corky's my best friend.
Well, that's just great.
I wanted to deliver it personally so it wouldn't get lost or anything.
I will guard it with my life. You had lunch?
Lunch?
Yeah, food. I got 1.5 a sandwich left over here. Why don't you join me?
Well, I was kind of hungry.
Well, then come on. Come on, I've already had my half, but you sit down. And, that half's for you.
Gee, thanks.
So, you think your composition's pretty good, huh?
Well, I hope so. You know, Corky is my best friend, and it was easy to write about him.
Oh, yeah? Well, where does that leave the rest of us, darling?
Well, I mean, he's my best dog friend.
That makes me feel much better.
Good sandwich, thanks.
Oh, you're here, thank goodness.
Honey, of course. You look terrible.
Ooh.
I'm going to get a thermometer. I want to see if you've got a temperature.
Okay, I'm sorry about calling you back like this. I didn't want you to rush it.
No, it's all right. Listen, lie still. I'll be right back.
Thanks.
These pieces of tape here, these are my marks.
What do they do?
Well, they let me know where I'm supposed to stand, so I'll be right in the exact frame in the middle of the camera and also be in my best light.
Wow, that's neat. Hey, what are these?
These, my dear, are called cue cards.
Wow. Who figures all that out? You know what you have to say and do.
The writers.
They write the whole show on these cards?
No, of course not. They take it from a script. Here is a script. In fact, this one is from today's show.
Can I see it?
Sure.
Everything you said is in the script. Gosh, it's so neat. You know what I'd be if I worked on a show?
What would you be?
A cameraman. These things are so neat.
Well, maybe, he can get you to do a guest spot someday on the show.
You mean I could work one of these things?
Well, maybe you could, help.
Wow, that would be great.
I'll tell you what, kiddo. I'm going to see what I can do. But in the meantime, I think maybe it's about time you started heading home.
Yeah, what time is it?
Must be almost 4, almost showtime.
Uh-oh, I better get back to the diner. Rick said he only had one operation today, and he'll be back soon.
Yeah, we wouldn't, want you to be here if, Rick's there.
Yeah, he'd skin me alive.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye, baby.
Oh,
What's that for?
the swell tour. See you later.
Who was that?
That was our first entrant. And I think we've got a winner. Da, 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 da. Not you touch it. This one's all mine.
I think we should talk, Robert.
Can we do it some other time? I'm kind of talked out.
Problems at the office, huh?
You need to ask.
I didn't know it would come to this, Robert. Really, I didn't.
You realize that I've been stuck in an office today with a delegation of 5 women that I was forced to listen to for over an hour.
To start, opening a line of communication.
No. Communicating is where 2 people get together, one talks, one listens, then they reverse the roles. This was more in the form of a lecture that I had to listen to.
Well, then you did listen.
Holly, I've been listening all along. I mean, how can I not?
I don't understand. The stalemate, the battle lines.
Because all I get are complaints.
Valid complaints.
Perhaps.
Robert, they are. You know they're valid.
Look, valid or not, that is not the issue here. Complaints are not solutions. Issues are not solutions. This is like a political infight. Everybody's quick to criticize and seize upon the negative aspects. Nobody wants to find a solution. Well, I want to find a solution.
Well, why don't you start looking for one?
I've been trying to find one, believe me.
How? How have you been trying?
This is where we get right down to it, isn't it? Not only do you now not trust me, you don't even believe me.
I do believe you. It's just that I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the middle. I'm being pulled from both sides.
Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore because I'm not going to pull you anymore. This side's now given up.
Robert,
What?
wait a minute.
No, I'm going to take a sauna.
You seen the afternoon paper?
No?
That quote will kill us.
Shelton strikes again.
I don't need jokes now, Robert. I need an explanation. Are you misquoted there? You misunderstood? What's the story?
No. Said it. Holly, here's the witness.
Good Lord, Robert, you know what that means? I thought we were going to negotiate with them, smooth the troubled waters, as you put it.
I can explain it.
Well, good. I hope somebody can.
He was just being sarcastic. Ian knows that.
Well, unfortunately, outside of the 3 of us and Eden, nobody else does. Robert, what were you thinking of? How could you do that?
It was a moment of weakness.
That's the only explanation you can offer?
You're aware of Robert's sense of humor?
Yes. That's precisely why I'm not laughing. This situation is much too precarious to go around tossing off sarcasms. It's only adding fuel to the fire.
Look, Lee, look, I'll make an apology. Ian will print it and, well, the retraction will go down. It'll be that simple.
I can see it now. Buried on page 11.
Robert is the victim, not the perpetrator. If anybody is to blame.
Holly,
You didn't do anything wrong.
hell, I didn't. I opened my mouth when I shouldn't have. Lee is right. I have a responsibility here. To my office and to myself. And I've let everyone down. Lee, for this I apologize.
I only wish apologies were sufficient.
Well, do you want my resignation?
No, of course not.
Well, you can have it if you want it.
Oh, come on, Robert. That's out of the question. All we can do now is wait and gauge the reaction to it and take it from there.
Once again, I am sorry, Lee.
Yeah. That's all, Ma. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I really think we have to talk.
Maybe. But not now. I have had enough for one day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I drifted off.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's 2 a.m.
Oh, boy, we really... Oh, we must have slept for hours.
How do you feel?
Oh, how do I feel? I feel a lot better, I'll tell you. That broth you made really hit the spot. Plus, that tender, loving care didn't hurt, huh?
I want you to promise me you will go to see a doctor.
Okay, whatever you say. Sure.
I hope this isn't an ulcer.
Me? An ulcer? Come on, never.
You worry enough.
So I worry. That has nothing to do with ulcers. I read in one of those magazines that, it's an important article on ulcers, and it said that worrying has nothing to do with ulcers. It's just that the people who have ulcers know when they worry, the ulcers act up.
Okay, doctor, whatever you say.
No, I read it in one of your nursing magazines.
Yeah, I didn't know you read those magazines.
Yeah, I like the pictures. What's that?
Who is bad at this hour?
I don't know.
Hello. This is Bobby Brock. Are you kidding? I don't believe it.
What? What's wrong?
The Delis factory is on fire.
To a special family. Love, Leslie. Wyndham's East.
Hi, what are you doing up, huh?
I couldn't sleep. How about you?
Same thing. Couldn't sleep.
What you got here?
It's an Easter gift. From Leslie. Easter eggs.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? You okay?
Yeah.
She never, did forget the holidays. Never.
I miss her so much.
So do I, Mike. So do I.
What are you doing? It's 2 in the morning.
Tension headache number 35. What's your excuse?
Restlessness.
Well, I wonder why.
Sleeping alone keeps me awake, you know that. Figured maybe I'd ride the bike for a bit, tire myself out.
You tell me if it works.
Have any suggestions if it doesn't?
Sorry.
I thought maybe we could work this out together.
Well, you see, one person, one headache. And it takes me to get rid of it.
Not necessarily.
What'd you have in mind?
Well, we could talk or...
No, I don't think that'll work.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. See, I'm doing what my little friend, the possum does. I'm just gonna hang out here for a while.
All right. Suit yourself.
I will. You ever see a possum with a headache?